lakad matatag!
Normally. It feels like that's also what they're lacking a little bit here, but they go with the tried and true Bat Rider for Stormstormer. Yeah, saw that coming. This is the spear on Pure.
Swing and miss there, but bit of a mind game. But Boka and Kataomi are just playing this like he's trying to get the Scatter Blast on Nyx Assassin, and Nyx Assassin is trying to carapace it, so he has to keep pump faking it.
Nice, good cookie. And they've got the chain stuns this time to blow up the Nyx.
Perfectly done.
Waves, while top lane, catapult waves there for Monet. Chipping away at the tier 1. Nothing Toby can do to really do that. He needs Stormstormer's help with the Entangling Claws, keeping the Bat Rider a little bit further back. The Dispel coming out from Simon's Cat. Gonna lasso up the Lone Druid though, drag him back and kill him off.
Yeah, or he tried to make the TP rotation, and you're not meant to do much in the lane stage. You're meant to just farm up and get your levels, get your items, and now they start making their moves with the level 6 Bear as well as the Shadow Fiend having level maxed out raises. They've rotated everyone on top and got a great arena down to kill the Brood.
Yeah, down goes Toby and Fishman too. Double kill for Monet and a tier 1 tower, their prize to claim.
Yeah. You be careful not to like overly 5-man. They still want to get things like the level 15 on SF, so I think splitting their resources makes sense.
Well, Pure baiting here, but the immediate Entangling Claws under the Sentry, the Global, that'll allow them to kill the Lone Druid. No Savage Roar, no ways out, and the Omni Knight didn't get any saves onto the Lone Druid either. So his attempted TP cancelled, and Pure, the bait play works out for the Morphling beautifully there.
Very nicely done, even with the first hit route.
What's the timing there? You can Requiem during the cookie stun? That's a pretty cool little play that they tried to make. And Pure was very quick on it. Actually, Toby getting caught down bottom. Yeah, the chain stuns again. While I do lose their Omni Knight top to Pure's Morphling, and Toby actually gets into the tree line thanks to his web.
Needs to be careful, any kind of a spear.
The tier 3 breaking into this dire base, while Entity, I don't know if they're caught unaware by this because they're pretty distant, and the tier 3 just drops quickly.
Yep. Or he's just baiting.
BKB though, the Manta dodges away from the lasso, finally comes out. The damage looks good though on the bat, while Ori about to drop. Killed off as he was lassoed back in towards this Pure Morphling, and now the chase is on. Fishman blown up, but the arena's in. Great play by XXS to spear up the Brood. Now the Morphling in trouble too. Feared and rooted, getting caught out, but he's got to wait for. Shifted up to 2,000 HP, and he breaks back to his high ground. Yeah, Flame Break onto 3 heroes. Firefly's up, but Stormstormer, no lasso means no initiation.
Yeah, they're playing so aggressive, feeling like Pure's kind of hit his big timing to really join these fights, but he needs to be careful. Gets the spear on just the illusion. Yep.
Tanks it for him, and the stun from Kataomi catching Ori, but he's got the heals and saves behind him. Requiem fake pumped for now. As Entity still chipping away at Aster here, charging forward, lassoing Baboka, killing off the Snapfire. Maybe forcing a buyback.
Kind of just waiting for this arena to come back up. It's finally cooled down, but without the Mortimer's damage, maybe not going to be quite enough for them. Snapfire does have the buyback. Would love to hold onto it.
He's got salves for days.
Yep.
And Roche half health.
Who's it going to go to?
Oh, this is dangerous territory now. Kataomi, stun dodged by Ori. In comes XXS for the BKB up for Stormstormer.
Another missed spear.
Focused up, he's feared up and killed off. Both supports down an Entity and needed the buyback out of the Nyx. Pure, he's the one being focused now, but his BKB is going to weather through that Requiem of Souls. Ori with the punches though, needs the waveform back to high ground. But this surely is going to give up control of the Roche pit. Surely. Oh, Entity's still trying to fight. Bear's nearly dead. Monet, Ori. Looking to finish off this Roshan. Toby is edging around the pit though. Misses out on the spear though. The bash comes in. Monet and Ori focusing onto the Brood and get the kill on Toby. Buyback immediately though as Pure looking to bring down that Spirit Bear of Monet. Very tanky though with that
Bat Rider.
Steel coming through and the waveform in. Roshan's nearly dead. Stormstormer's there. Snatches the Aegis, but the bat will die the first time. Ori and Monet are on their plate now as XXS plays forward aggressively with a cookie. Baboka but turned. The stun from Kataomi, aiming for the SF with the lasso. The big Mars Arena though, it holds the ball in place for this SF and Lone Druid to do damage, but Fishman, he's going to force staff away, and Pure's Morphling still alive somehow, getting back in on top of the Mars, killing off Aster one by one, and Ori's done for. doesn't have a name for his spirit bear.
That is a travesty.
Yeah, no El Doge, nothing like that. Bubba getting found by Kataomi and Pure, and the Global gives the cover for the Batrider to lasso the Omni Knight. Look to bring him down before he can get his spells off. The Guardian Angel does come in time, and Pure with his BKB looking to retreat as Toby's Broodmother shredded by the minus armor and right-click damage. Fishman looking like he's going to join him in the grave. 2 down for the price of the Omni Knight there, so Aster feeling a little better about themselves coming into that fight.
So that's they can get. They put the Witchbane on Morphling, so having that added Dispel as well, maybe against some of the things like that Savage Roar bonus.
Aster. Looking for control. Oh my god, Kataomi! The perfect initiation! Ori has the BKB Requiem, but he's already dead! Pure! He's aiming for XXS, but the BKB TP, they're gonna be... Oh, he's got the lasso of the Lone Druid! Entity again, some way, somehow! The perfect jump, perfect heroes, the perfect kills!
Just so quick. Just jumping this Omni Knight. He can't afford to be positioned that far.
And Aster smoking. Coming in
Toby's
behind
positioned
Toby.
to pop this.
Breaks the smoke, the fear, the spear. Where is it from XXS? He misses it. So Toby's still alive, and the backup from his team, it'll start to arrive. Tries to flicker over the side of the arena, heals himself up, he's feared and nearly dead. The raise, and the last hit connects. They do take him down, but the lasso comes in onto the Omni Knight, killing off Siamese Cat. So Aster now needing some way to defend their SF. A Requiem with a fear buys a bit of time, but Lincoln's is now popped, and the damage from Pure. It is monumental as the Morphling moves in for more. Baboka, way forward upon, and a triple kill for the Morphling. 10.
Doesn't make 0 sense, but here we go. One initiation. This DD Morph is gonna absolutely demolish her.
There's the blink. They found out the hero, the Lone Druid himself, dragged back into the stun from Kataomi. The Lone Druid's dead. Caught out without buyback. And Aster now, they're on the run back to Fountain, but we've got the second lasso saved up by the Omni Knight. The Global and the damage, Pure shreds through him. 2 heroes gone, and Aster in shambles. The refresher up from Pure, waveforms forward, and GG is just called. Entity.
Too much damage. This Morph in the Fountain, getting some more kills for himself and his team, getting some tips. What a comeback. This game looked all but over. Produces like this slow like AoE damage, and it takes some time to come online. They need like this mid lane burst. There he is, Tinker, yes! That was the one I wanted most. I'm so happy to get a Tinker, because I'm just looking at this like, what kills? He knows his Tinker. This man is perhaps more known for some of his other heroes like the Invoker or even the Mid Visage, but he's quite the Tinker player as well, and he's going to be very happy, I think, to get this hero in game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, Entity really showing what can happen when you've got all these mechanical players with the captaincy of Fishman. And Kataomi, though, going to get scouted here as Baboka with a longer wraparound comes in behind the Sven. Ori with hook level 1 does catch out the Sven. A good Stormhammer, though, will hold them back for a second until the pummeling begins again. And the first blood going the way of Monet's Shadow.
Kill here.
Yeah, looks like it might be. Shockwave to set it up. And Ori coming forward. Has Dismember. Pure with a full stick there. Gets a bit of mana back. And the laser rockets from Tinker doing a bit of damage into Ori and XXS. But in the end, the final hook will kill off Pure. But Stormer, he takes down Ori first and nearly finishes off the Magnus.
Just got it off with the rearm for the extra layer of lasers. And
I mean, what is it? It's a 1 in 6, right? A 1 in 6 chance he gets that haste. That's the difference maker. Monet. Well, they already forced Fishman to TP back defensively, and they're going to go for another round onto the silencer. Siamese Cat traversing all the way from bottom lane up to top to help out there, but now the dive coming in. Tinker's arrived, and Toby's diving onto Monet. The raises come, but the Stormhammer, a good one. Kataomi lands it onto 2, and the rockets just flurrying out onto Team Aster to get 2 big kills for Entity.
yeah, Tinker with this super fast blink dagger didn't go for any kind of...
Figure out where Aster are lurking. XXS attempting the shockwave and skewer. Rocket flare, does that give the vision on Stormstormer? It does for the RP. Stormstormer's blinked incorrectly. Tries to get out now, but Ori's here with a dismember. Stop the TP from completing. And a huge kill on Stormstormer's Tinker there. Aster going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Just that little slip up. He blinked into them in the end. He already blinked back to safety, and if he'd blinked left or just TP'd in place, he would have been fine, but...
Yeah.
gives away his life there, and Aster in the right place at the right time, get the punish, and one
To get in on top of him, and BO2 is going to get on top of the silencer. Opting to go straight for Fishman this time around. The global utilized, and Fishman's still alive. Stormhammer now from Kataomi, and a turnaround RP, but the hook back.
Oh, the hook.
Ori drags away the Magnus, so Entity with a chance to regroup and move back in towards the Pudge. Laser in with a blink from Stormer. Ori getting healed up, has a ton of saves from this Omni Knight, and Monet with what looked like a defensive Requiem. Try and fear back Entity because they're giving chase onto BO2 still. Rockets flying, not dead just yet. Everyone spends every single spell and not a single casualty of Raw yet. Another hook missing out, a whiff from Ori, and the heals from XXS onto the Magnus. Try and keep him alive while they dismember and devour up the Broodmother. Tasty protein for Pudge to build up some stacks of his flesh heap, while Pure trapped inside the cogs. Try and break him free. BO2 stunned up, and a final touch from Fishman looking to clear him out. The rocket, is that landing onto the clockwork? It is. No amount of heals from the Omni Knight will secure his safety. So a 1-for-1 trade in that fight.
So many spells used, like 10k damage.
Toby, smoke breaks. They know BO2's nearby. Gives away his positioning. A hook. Slides past the backside, but there's XXS with the horn toss into Dismember, but the global silence gives the cover. The safety for Entity now. Start opening up and kill off BO2. Requiem, the fear, pushing back the Broodmother now, and Ori grabs up the kill. And blinks forward. He's aggressively moved. The RP from XXS, it catches Stormer, but Pure is still going. I don't know if he's got the damage it'll take, though, as Aster will come in with a crushing victory around Roshan.
Oh, these clockwork hookshot initiations, he just goes in the silencer and forces out global silence. Like, that's not really the ideal time to use global. It's like a little bit too rushed too soon, but if he doesn't, it feels like Medusa's the lone scaling hero for now at least, and Brood, you know, going for all these teamfight aura items, you know, her story's not going to change too much. They've got the Skewer back on Dusa.
And they've got disabled, but she got off her Stone Gaze. Pure may be able to scurry away from the SF as the lasers and rockets landing in onto Siamese Cat. And Monet, yes, he holds Aegis and has BKB, but it looks like he's going to die the first time here without really doing too much. Toby skewered again away while Ori sat at half health, and a hook shot coming on through. There's BO2 onto 2. Pure and Fishman zoned away by the cogs, and Ori blinking into the Dismember. A good Stormhammer counterplay from Kataomi, but Monet shredding through the Medusa with a pure physical damage of the Shadow Fiend takes him down, and Entity getting crushed here now in game 2.
Yeah, just getting so much sustain. Like the Tinker's doing what he can to spam out these spells, but with Omni Knight just sitting back.
The Tinker done so far is a tremendous amount, but yeah, you're chipping away, but if you don't get the killing blows on anyone, that's where the struggles begin. And then immediate ward there. Aster, remove the vision, skewer back 3 of them. A beautiful play from XXS, but the global maybe giving a bit of cover here for Entity to bring someone down. They just can't do it though. The Guardian Angel has given that defensive tool across to the Pudge and the Omni Knight, and now allowing for the chase forward. BO2 with another sick hook shot finds the Tinker, and Monet, he's got his BKB going. This looks like it might be lights out for Entity in game 2. As Pure is surrounded. Mana Shield will only last so long, and Monet grabs a triple kill.
That's exact.
Pure trying to find what little farm there is out on the map. Taking out the top jungle with a bit of backup from Kataomi. BO2 going to come in and scout them out, though. Oh, they don't see Pure, do they? Gets the TP home. And this is a small victory. And if all they lose is the Sven,
They'll take that one. They get out clean. They buy some more time. They want to get up this Tinker.
the rocket flares. Oh, the hook. They find the Tinker in the trees. The counter to Storm's Tinker. The kill given over to Ori. And Tinker dead for 50 seconds. Does not want to buy back because he needs BKB to keep having any form of impact in these fights.
And that's where the Axe for Clockwork can pay off. He's just spamming out these triple rockets, and you find a Tinker and Pudge finishes off the job.
3-second cooldown on those rockets. Oh, the hook. It catches Fishman. It slides straight behind, and the Magnus, he's still got RP to play with here. The Fear pushes back the Dusa and the Sven, and Pure going to try for the TP home. Can he get away? He can. The hook shot will connect on Kataomi instead. Double buyback from Entity, but With Sven dead and Pure having to run back, no chance to fight, it feels like they're just going to have to give another lane of barracks to Aster.
Yeah. I'm trying to fight into this now without buybacks is just so damn scary. The Tinker buying back means this BKB is just not
They've
coming up.
called it.
They just... There you go.
Fair enough, honestly.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, it's a little surprising still. Like, they still had 4 alive, including their...